Hello, everyone. Hope your week is going well. Hope everyone's hanging in there. If you're in an area with bad weather, stay safe. Hope you guys are ready to see something new. I know the schedule says outward, but we are still continuing our break from that, our potentially perpetual break. Undecided still on that. But I decided today we're going to be looking at Endzone, A World Apart. Uh, sort of been curious about it for a while and figured, what the heck, let's hop in there. So we did. That's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to sort of see what it's all about. I have no exposure to it whatsoever. I know the premise, and that's about it. So, we'll hop in there, we'll feel it out, see how we feel, and we'll kind of just take it from there. So, without further ado, hey, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? How was your Tuesday? Pop on over here. And actually, since you're here, why don't you let me know if you can hear this and how loud it is. Now it sounded super quiet in my ears. I don't know if you heard it. My day was very busy and very long, but pretty decent. Not very loud? Okay. I can do something about this. And I think we'll do that now, before we do anything else. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this. Sorry, game. You must die. We're gonna try increasing the volume on these little sound effect dudes and see if that makes them more audible. So unfortunately, they have to fight with basically my voice and the game. So, who knows? So we'll try that. Let the game come up so we can have... Is that like significantly louder? Anyway, much? Like too loud? Is it like annoying now? Not too loud? Cool. Alright, we'll roll with that. If it turns out to sort of need adjusting, we'll figure that out down the line. Let's click on tutorial, because we don't know anything. Tutorials are usually a good idea to fix that. Longer interrelated tutorial with all important aspects. Well, we follow instructions. We can do the water tutorial. I'm assuming the main one probably covers all these. So we'll just start there, and if we get bored, we'll start a new sort of survival run. No, go away. I don't know why that popped up. Actually, I do, and it's
We
gonna have to
finally
pop up
left the
again.
end zone. Just look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
Well, let's build ourselves a new home.
I'm glad we prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario, especially since our inventories in the end zone ran low. Don't forget that if you need additional information, you can look at our survival guide at any time.
That's fantastic to know. Thank you. Let's do it. Open the survival guide. And this is literally just the tutorial, I suppose, but in written format.
Well done. Everything you need to know should be right here. I think the time has come.
Yes, it's very
for us to
relaxing.
at
And
last
in the
build
rain
ourselves
sound effect.
A new home here.
The rain sound effect is actually very fitting for today, which was raining where I live, so feels right at home. Okay,
Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several settlers so that they can take care of construction contracts. In general, it's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them.
Okay, that makes sense. We have 10 settlers.
All right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. It's time to start focusing on our key and most basic need, water. The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move on to our first construction contract. Place and build a jetty by a lake in the vicinity of your town center.
Okay. So let's see here. R is rotate. Oh, it's not like any degree you want. Okay. Go build the thing, guys. We made builders. Why aren't they building? Are they like slowly meandering over to get the building supplies? Yes, okay, cool. So they'll get there someday. Hopefully nobody will die off in that time period of dehydration. We're also going to deal with that pop-up one more time as I press F1. Bye-bye. For anyone wondering why that had to come up, that's for whatever login thing that we're not going to deal with, but F1 is also my hotkey for popping up the sort of like frame rate and GPU sort of stat overlay. So it was up and I just wanted to get rid of it. Why is there only 2 people though? We have 3 builders. One of them slacking off. Unless there's limits.
The jetty was completed as planned. Now we have a place where we can collect water. There are other pumps.
Yeah.
We can obtain and store water from different sources, like a jetty,
water keeper,
rain collector,
carrier, I mean,
or well in the cistern. The cistern should always be in close proximity to a water source, so that our water carriers don't have to walk too far.
Okay, wait, what? Cistern? Oh, it's just like a storage. Yeah. So we have to build the things. Well, I mean, we don't want it immediately right next to it either, right? Doesn't that sort of defeat the purpose of... Well, I'm not sure how the game works, so maybe it's fine. I guess we'll put it right here. It's just a tutorial. Doesn't matter. Go, my builders! Oh, it says 3. We have too many builders, too. They think 1 person is sufficient. Yes. Let's fast forward time. That's right, scuttle. Scuttle faster. What's this person waiting for? They're waiting for like literally every last piece of equipment and resource to be there? Now we produce the water. I'll fast forward through that too. Are these radioactive deer? Is that why they're glowing?
Great. We have now installed a working water supply, and water is now transported from the jetty to our cistern. Consider hiring more water carriers if you don't have enough settlers available. You can never have enough water in storage. Now we should focus on food production. It's important to ensure the supply right from the start. A gatherer's cabin, a hunting lodge, or a fishing hut can directly remedy the situation. I suggest starting with a fishing hut, since we're already located near a lake.
I like that it has that little efficiency thing under it when you're placing it. That's pretty handy. Help you sort of make an informed decision of where you're actually placing a thing. I guess we can dial back the water peeps. Looks like we're getting a lot of water. Although we can store... Oh, production limit 90,000? Okay. They're not going to hit that. What's up with all this trash here? Scrap pile. Oh, neat. And there it is. That's the scrap. I'm assuming that'll be for
Good
a lot of buildings.
We've now taken care of our basic supply via food and water. Make sure that you have enough food and water on hand at all times, especially if you want to upgrade your settlement. A population that grows too fast can quickly unbalance your food and water supply, bringing major difficulties for you if you don't watch out. Crops are another excellent way of getting food because they constantly grow as long as the soil is moist enough. Each seed has different yields and growing times. This means that it could take some time until your field is ready to be harvested, in contrast to your fishing hut where production can be right away.
That is fair. Actually, let's take a quick second and... Boop. Okay. Now we're not blocking anything. So we'll go with that. Understood. So, additional source of food. It says cultivated field. And that's right here. Okay. Where should that go? How do you know if it's like good soil? Oh. Okay, this tab sort of tells you. So we want to build over here then. Oh no, it's drying out as I'm like putting down the thing. What the heck is that? Hold on. What is this bullshit? It was just moist. Why is it doing this? They wither away. Well, I'm not gonna plant there. We have 2 children. Well, neat. What's this alarm? Homeless settlers, heavens. We haven't gotten to that part of the tutorial yet. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I guess we'll have a withered farm, damn it. It's not my fault. Let's make a tiny patch. Because it sucks. Okay, what else does this say? Make people farmers. Okay. Seeds from field chosen. Okay, let's see here. Choose seed. What likes being in the... likes being in the dry soil. We'll put this thing.
Looks good. Remember that we need the widest variety of food sources to stay healthy. You should also plan ahead for drought periods that might come when it's not going to rain. Stock up on food and adapt your production to avoid bottlenecks. I'll show you a few more strategies later on.
Cool, you got it.
At the beginning, we don't have much scrap, wood, or other resources. We could build a production building, but to obtain resources as fast as possible, it's best that we start gathering right away. Assign a Gather All Resources task. All the settlers who haven't been assigned any profession by you are going to accept these kinds of tasks. In addition, settlers distribute resources within your settlement.
Okay. What? Where do we do that? Why is this thing having a floating thing? What is... Oh, it's full. Well. That's neat. How do I place these tasks? They like said to do it, but not how. And we're gonna take a quick break because I hear my cat vomiting. How nice, how nice. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna go clean that up. Just a quick minute. Okay, and we're back. As usual, it's always a pleasant experience to go pick up food chunks. Where were we? Gather wood task. Yes. How do we do this? Resources. No, that doesn't quite seem to. What if I click on it? Oh wait, tasks. Oh, okay. So it has its own little thing here. Okay, interesting. We want to gather wood, and we would like to gather scrap as well. I suppose we'll have to commit some deforestation here, unfortunately. And we'll start with right here, as well as... Can we get a 200? Ooh, look, 200. Oh, we can't click it there, though. 210, even better. And there we go. Cool, so we got that handled as well. We got it handled. Okay, we'll hurry up the collection process, and should we... I wonder if we should take some people off the water. I think we should, because it's full up, right? So we don't need probably only one water carrier, really, right? We're not building anything. Oh, we can right click to set to 0. That's interesting. Keep that in mind.
Since we now own plenty of resources, we can start to build a real production building. Then you don't have to always make efforts by hand that collecting is taking place. Production buildings are not only easier to manage, they are also distinctly more effective than simple tasks. Don't place production buildings too far away from your settlement. You'll be able to change their working area at any time later on.
Okay.
Right on. The best thing for us
Right
to
on.
do now is to build a forester's lodge to automate our supply of wood and make it more effective at the same time. Foresters are not only able to chop down trees, they reforest areas with trees as well.
Oh, good. Good for them. Should we just put that right here? I guess we'll just put it right there. No idea. But I think I got rid of all my builders. Yes. So, put those guys back. And we have to assign a forester. So we'll do one dude there. Produce that wood. Correct. Scuttle peasants. Only one kid is left. The other one grew up and is part of the workforce now. It's an interesting take on that, so that's cool. Huh. That is a very nice feature, actually.
Good job.
Where it automatically saves on its own. I think that's
working
pretty
area
cool.
Later on,
Since
to
I
tell your
forget. Most
workers
people
where they
forget.
should get their wood from. And for your information, if you want, you can also tell your forester's lodge that they only ought to attend to reforesting an area in order to create a lush, green forest which generations to come can use. Very good. Now we ought to take care of collecting scrap. Scrap is one of the most valuable resources because the quantities present are limited, and we can recover other resources from scrap. Unlike the task we just had, the scrap yard allows larger quantities of existing scrap to be dismantled than with ruins or wrecks.
Okay. So, scrapyard. Can I put it in here? I just put it in here, right? It already covers everything. Scrap catcher. Catch a scrap that slowly whirls around? How often does that happen? It's raining! Grow! Grow, damn you! You're now moist! The rain stopped already. No! Oh, but rain is coming up. This is telling us unknown contamination. Oh no. Well, we're allowing contaminated rainwater, but it is what it is. Yes, scrap collector. Put a burst on that. Oncoming drought? For how long? How much food is here? Where is the food stored? Is this enough food? I don't know if we have enough food. We'll find out, I suppose. So we can toggle it off. That's interesting. Why does it say this isn't built? It looks like it's built. I guess it's still...
Great.
Okay,
You
it
can
wasn't
change
done.
the working area for the scrapyard too. We can recycle scrap into 4 additional resources: cloth, metal, plastic, and electronics. We'll do that shortly, but for now we ought to take care of your settlers' needs first.
That's what we've been doing this whole time, taking care of their needs.
Our people want a place to sleep and
How
live.
dare they want somewhere to
Cabins
sleep?
fulfill their need for safety and privacy.
They should
and
sleep on the
increase
floor.
confidence of their inhabitants. In other words, building cabins increases their willingness to start families and reproduce, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we know. We know what you mean. Okay. Housing, cabin, location attractiveness. Man, we're in like apocalyptic so-and-so and they're complaining about location attractiveness. How dare they? Looks like 0 is the maximum. Unless we put it all the way... Just put their houses out here super far away. I guess we'll build them here. I don't know what else we need to build. Oh no, is that radiation? Hold on. Stop. Don't build that one or this one. Oh no. We probably don't want to put someone's house on an irradiated little plot, right? Not if we can help it anyway. Okay, so we'll put them right there instead. Are you safe here? Like right on the border? I don't know. We'll put it like this. I don't know if that's good placement or not, but whatever. What's this? Average health of settlers is good. It's high. Why are these flashing? Should I get rid of these? Needs trees. Okay. And this needs ruins. Doesn't the truck wreck count? Anyway. Probably don't need those anymore because we have this handy guy. What is this? Radiation protection. Oh. How's this thing doing? It's still moist. Good for it. So maybe for the next one we'll put the cabbage. I don't know if it, like, we're doing crop rotation now. Or something. So Josh and Virginia live here. Well, a settler and a builder. And a fisher. Nope, just a settler now. Wait. They just decide they're not going to... No, there's still 2 fishing people. Adult and a young adult. 2 young ones. Oh, these were kids together. And now they'll make a family. Forester and a femme. It's interesting that it shows who, like the names of people that live everywhere. Ah, 2 fisher people. Wait a second.
Besides cabins, you can also provide sturdy houses and shelters as housing.
Well, we just did the cabins.
Withstand sandstorms better and have an increased storage capacity to boot. Children living in houses gradually fill up the house's stockpiles. Settlers do not reproduce in a shelter because they lack privacy.
Privacy? Who needs privacy?
Let's return from our excursion into housing and refocus on scrap.
Okay.
With the help of a recycler or refinery, scrap can be sorted into 4 different resources. A recycler always takes scrap apart, 1 resource at a time, while a refinery automatically produces all 4 resources.
Oh, that's
To start
cool.
off, you should build a recycler and produce cloth.
All right then. Since we're being told, do I want this to be attached? I mean, it's gonna go right next to it. What does the green thing mean? Entrances. Oh, so we put it like this, basically. No one can get in, right? So, I mean, I guess we'll put it right next to it. I don't know. Okay. We have to make someone into a refiner as well. Okay. Only one person can be a refiner at a time. Can I tell it to produce cloth from the get-go? Priorities for builders, buildings, repair, and then roads. Okay, good for it. How do I specify what it will produce? Oh, okay, on top of it, so I don't even have to be in here? No, I do. So here I get to select what it's going to make. So we'll do cloth. Oh, and it appeared here too. Never mind. Higher rate of reproduction and newborn settlers will live slightly longer. People are becoming happy. Well, good for them. I don't see any new babies though. Grow our workforce, people. Grow it. Maybe we should add one more farmer. As well as, is this still full? Yes. Pretty much. Maybe another